Howdy, howdy. This is Blue Otter. Today we're playing 2 Point Museum on Bungle Wasteland. We are working towards that 4th star, and we just need to get our buzz going up. So one of the first things I want to do is I really want to focus on getting these botany exhibits moved. So let's tip that up. We are starting to make some money. Yeah. So let's look and see. Yeah, we could accept this offer. I don't really have any place for it. I can put it right there for now. I don't think that's going to necessarily get us money, but, you know, it might. Okay, let's send someone down here. Just some injury. Let's beef up with some XP.
The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Hold up. Where is my... Where are you? You're on a tour. I probably need to make a small little caveat so that I can do a
expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
The offer flying machine. No. Yeah, I already did that. We have inspection. We got a little bit of money. Yeah, we'll do a penny pincher.
Saturating your food as it cooks. Can you feel your arteries clogging as you eat?
Do I really want to put it right there, though?
Your diet with the Bungle wind oven. Now with 50%.
I think that's risking. That's too risky. We're gonna put it right there. It's not the best buzz. I want to.
The crunch.
No. What is it? I think it's actually in. Is it in here? No, I guess it's in here. Oh, we have the gargoyle. I completely forgot about that.
Guess should stop feeling paranoid. Unless you're a thief, you can keep going.
What do I want to put there? We can put in... This is all going to be... Oh, well, I guess it's not all with Kudosh. I mean, it pretty much is. Most of it is. Yeah, what is... Don't have it there. We have... This is the one I was looking for.
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
I don't mind doing something that's like maybe like a small thing or something that I can recreate in the workshop.
Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
Let's do a survey scanner. Vandal spotted.
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to open this up, and I want this to be a bit larger. And I'm also thinking having that, and we'll do that. Okay, now the reason for this is simple.
Assistant to restock gift shop.
We're going to have a little bit bigger space for that. That's first and foremost. We'll put this
Caught vandalizing.
right here.
Restocked them, obviously.
We'll put like right there. And right here. And we're going to do, this is actually going to just be a little doorway. It's literally just that. Some seating.
Staff can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
And then we could do a little bit of
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
some vines. And we'll do some lighting. It's got a nice warm amber feel to it. I got a little small seating back there. And we will add, not that, we'll add some seating right here. There we go. Let's see, we can put this like right here.
Welcome back to the Harrison
Okay.
Wolf Power Hour, the most revolting show on radio. So far today, we've shown that concrete evidence of ghosts prove they don't exist. It's scary to think where we might go next.
Confirm.
We're red hot, and I'm getting chills. And whose interest is this huge ghost hoax, huh? We'll unmask
There we
death
go.
itself after this.
Okay, so that kind of makes it a little bit bigger, but yeah, I'm good with that. Okay, let's add in that part. And we're going to
Guests waiting to buy a ticket are asked to bear with us indefinitely.
like there was literally a wall right there, and now suddenly it's an issue. I just don't want people getting back here. Not while I'm still sorting this all out. I want to basically have a grand opening for the Botany. We'll do that. We'll have That's the Botany Archway. Botany Archway one way. There we go.
Unopened crates are bad luck. Did you know that?
Okay, what I would like to do is I would like to have directly opposite. There you go. We're gonna do a trellis. We'll have a
Vandals caught
that.
vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
And then I can actually close that in.
Announcement. Our collection of science exhibits is being inspected.
Oh, we've got the box. Let's open. Place exhibit. This is why it's getting so cramped in here though. There we go. There's not a lot of room to move around, but
Museums often offer
I bet I could fit
guided
the
tours.
locomotive
This is
there
not one of those
and
times.
no, I'm really not. Okay. I think that's going to be my main gift shop. That's that. Let's look and see any of my janitors.
Assistant needed to restock gift shop.
Okay. I need to keep sending them down here. Let's do a survey scanner.
To our team departing on an expedition. I'm sure
And
you'll
let's
need
make
it.
another survey scanner. Okay, so what I really want is I do want this to be another door. And this is just going to be another hallway. Now it is incredibly dark here, so we do need to have some kind of light. And the best light is actually the one from space.
Okay, folks, I might have been munching my own gubbins on that one.
Okay.
Guess I got a little
Yeah, so they're going to come
carried
down
away.
here.
To tell you the truth, I have no idea who's behind this spirit conspiracy, but it's not going to stop me from talking about it. The end of my show, though? Yeah, that'll do it. This has been your daily dose of reality.
I
Hope
want
it went down smooth.
this thing is going to come and be like right over here, I think.
Staff haven't been trained in ages. People are starting to talk.
Let's put it like right there. We'll do for botany action and for
Someone is
science.
stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
Now the reason I have it like this is because it's like, one, it's like, you know, yeah, sure, you can look at it, you can see, but at the same point, you know, it's kind of really dangerous.
Announcement. There's no one in the camera room. This is your chance.
One right there. All right, now I have some trees that we can do. We can actually add. Do I have it unlocked? Yes. But I need a supernatural expert. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and get send for supernatural.
Exhibit requires restoration.
Yeah, I know there's an
Previous
exhibit that
shambles.
not everyone can reach. Near any... Oh, it just needs more things. All right.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
I mean, some of this at this point is like literally they're walking in with their hands up. Okay. That's good. We can also have, here is some science. Actually, hold on. Let's... There's our science poster.
Should stop feeling
And that's really pretty much it.
unless you're a thief.
Other than that, it is pretty much... Yeah, we're going to figure out what I want for this. Let's do that. Grass. All of it. This. Yeah. We'll do lines.
Expert required to restore exhibit. You're the expert. Guests found asking me questions will be made an example of. Thank you.
Of course, there's a fire.
Sometimes there's no smoke without fire. This is one of those times.
I was saying, I know. Thank you. Well, Well, that's one way to clear that up. Okay, let's start that project again. The contraptions, we can do the multimatic. Oh, we could do so many more things.
New to the Cheesy
We
Gubbins
need
family of snacks. Cheesy Gubbins Zero. 0 calories.
we need more stuff though. Let's come back up now to here. Get more of this.
Zero actual points.
What do we have? Alright, well there's the locomotive. Is get working on it.
Announcement. Staff look like they need some training.
Okay. As much as I really want to wait, we're gonna just have to open it up.
Expedition team returning from underground.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pause when we do this. We have the man-eating plants. We have the water spigot, which we can do really almost all the way out in the center. We can have one. We'll have one right here. We'll do the second one like right here. We have the dancing tree. The stink plant. Okay, that one does not require being hot or humid. This one just requires being hot, but we're already in a hot environment. This will make for a nice buffer zone between what I'm planning over here. Was I not doing tours? I was not doing tours. Okay. Well, this one we can sell. Because we've got this room we can open up. Let's see. we can do that, and then we'll have like that. Okay, then what we need is for temperature, don't need heater, I just need humidity. We do a wall mister, we do one here and here. Humid climate, humid, not humid enough. Not humid enough. Okay, because I've got 3, so we'll just grab this. We're going to copy it. We're going to put another one right in between them. Stifling. Yeah, the sad part was I liked that setup, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so this, we move that out, and then everyone, there, we'll just put that there. Okay, now I gotta go and figure out everyone's bonus. Okay, they just need decoration near a vine column. Vine column. Okay. What do you want? Vine column. Garden sign. Garden sign. Vine column, which you've got. And garden sign. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually flip these around. Maybe. We're going to remove this. There we go. And then we're going to add garden sign. Right there. Now they just need some different plants. I could go in and grab the ones from the other. Yeah, I'm wondering how much they're going to actually be able to. We're going to remove that. There we go. So we have that, which means that we can go in here. And the easiest way to do this is just to pick up all the pieces. Okay, hold on. Now we just fix invalid items. It's literally things that you would sell. Okay, so we just okay, so we just do that and that. We're just gonna keep this, and I have a feeling that there is something more. What else? It probably doesn't like the fact that there are walls there either. So let's put those back in. I really just want to sell. What else is something on the other side of the building is having issues there. Love the game, but the guess what's wrong is not the best feature, I gotta say. I mean, that's up there with like, well, we're not going to tell you what's wrong, but something's wrong, and that's what's going to prevent you from being able to do literally anything else. Okay. No, it's got to be right there, doesn't it? Okay, then all the rest of these need to be up front. Okay. That should be good. Do we have our...
Museum security.
No. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, so we kicked all those people out.
Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
Nah.
Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
Which one? This one. I literally have one paleontologist, and that is literally their job. So this is, yeah, this is as high as it's gonna get until it's
Staff haven't
done.
been trained in ages. People are starting to talk.
Okay, well, we were able to move at least the, hold on, I need my Kevin Trader. Fine. Let's go in and we're going to go up here. No, I've only got that. Let's see. Do I have a janitor with, that's a stupid question. Of course I don't have a janitor with happy thoughts. Let's go back in. Let's do survey scanner. And I would honestly like to do Neville.
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
I did like the other layout for the plants. I felt like I felt like I'd backed myself into a corner, and I didn't have room to expand. I didn't have anything.
Museum security are operating in this area. It's a bit tense, isn't it?
I don't want to use this whole area up here. So we can do that. And then we'll we're just going to take this and we'll just pick up our science and place it right in there. There. Put that there. Yeah, what we should do is then we can have this come out and we will do like so. And then we can add the other side is going to have there it is.
Guests touching electrical exhibits will be shocked by what they find.
I'll probably do Sonic down here or something, maybe. Yeah, we'll do that, and then it'll come out into like all the contraptions.
Hi, I'm Hayley Von Trowell, and you're listening to Digging Deeper, the show that delves into the world of archaeology, the unexplained, and minuscule museums. Today, is the Earth really comprised of multiple layers? Well, according to Professor Mubbly Craynipple, it's not. Craynipple has reportedly spent months tapping the surface of Svalbard with a teaspoon in a bid to crack the Earth open and prove it's a giant chocolate egg. So far, his findings have proved inconclusive, but the professor hopes to resume his experiment once he recovers from a bout of hypothermia that currently has him hallucinating.
All right, let's see, what do we have? Because then this allows us to get some more. Yeah, we're going to send him to the inventory. That's not what I wanted. Send that.
More water than us living on a giant confectionery treat.
And this one.
Guests should not let the atmosphere ruin their museum experience.
And then this one, we can put it right there. Let's copy that.
Expedition complete. Fetch the crowbar.
We copy this. We have for here science.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, some dinosaur skeletons are mix and match. That's just good science.
Yep, there's 50, 60, and 45. Okay, we're good. Box. A pristine copyright. Yep, we're gonna place that.
Attention. The museum is objectively unattractive. We need better, more attractive objects.
Now, this... Oh, it does need a hot climate. Okay. I was thinking it needed a cold climate. Even better. Can we get the spring on flower?
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
Let me make sure I've... Yeah, just repay the last 10,000. That's fine. Let's look and see what we have for botany, decorations.
Assistant needed to restock gift shop.
We have a dilemma. I'll place these right here. We do some, not food, seating. And then we do... There we go. Alright, dilemma. As the team carries the exhibit through the otherwisely gloom, ghostly arms reach out from the mist. We're gonna shake hands. The ghostly limb seems pleased with the formality, lifting the crew and speeding up their progress -3 days. We need...
Tickets can be exchanged for another identical ticket, but why would you do that?
We can get the robo... Well, let's do this one.
And we're back. Time now for another fascinating tidbit of information for your...
And this one, we're gonna go back to Bungle. I need to just be doing this all the time.
Did you know? Today marks the one...
Into inventory.
Anniversary of the opening of the world's smallest museum, a red box containing the world's largest phone. It says here that the communication device is so ancient, it can only be powered by feeding strange...
Do that. We're gonna autofill and... First aid kit? Might as well. Yeah, we got a 5% chance of actually finding what I want. I want the spring on flower.
Reginald Trippleworth eagerly proclaimed on the landmark anniversary that he's looking forward to welcoming the museum's first visitor in the near future. We'll be right back after this.
Okay, but first we're going to do...
We ask that you remain crime-free while security takes a break.
Then we can do another tour. That's fine. We can do that. That'll help get some buzz. The difference is I actually have room that I can spread out some.
Team are back from the netherworld. They're alive.
There we go. The difference is that I've actually got some room back here and I could actually grow a little bit more here. This is what I actually wanted to put.
Staff requires medical attention. Not this again.
Actually, I'm gonna put this like right here. Here, let's do this. Move that right there. We'll have
Announcement. Our collection of botany exhibits is being inspected.
there we go.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
Oh, cops got him. There we go. I need more metal. Yep. Speaking of which, we're gonna open this. Okay, we can place this exhibit. This is an average quality, so yeah, I mean, it's nothing to really be like, woo, ah, but I mean.
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
There we go. And that one is hot climate. It's good. Yeah, you're not supposed to be back there. Ted Boop. Yeah, we're gonna get Ted Boop. Yeah, that's...
See training to be less useless and more useful.
Right, but it's this one. Let's hold on. Chloe Rampant, you.
Get off your phone! But Mum, I've only been on it for 9 hours.
If your kids won't get off their devices, then you need SlothNet, an online connection so slow, so frustrating. Your kids will have no choice
Okay, so
but to do
this...
something else with their time.
Go right there.
SlothNet, when slower is better.
And then
Attention.
this just
These have
needs
been
what?
prevented
Some
from
decoration.
escaping. Phew.
Put that right there. That right there. Actually, we'll pull this up just a little bit. So that way we can get some science gears going back there. We'll get some light.
Guests are
There we go.
reminded that we are monitoring the exhibits. You just happen to
I
be
might
on
adjust that
camera.
when I get some more later. But it needs to be, okay, it needs to be specifically science buzz. Okay, what other contraptions can we build?
Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone
We
should
do need the
probably help.
Multramatic. Again, I think this is the third time I've built it. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna put a bookshelf in or bookshop in here.
The camera room is currently offline. Don't do anything funny.
See, I could do that. And I mean, I could move Roachburger like right over here. Yeah, I'm thinking I might move this like right here. That would make it a little bit more centralized. I don't have any any lights or cameras down here, I mean.
Staff are considering resigning. Not just me.
Okay, what's the deal? All. There you go. Dramatic. Yeah, this is... Okay, now do this. Start project. What else do we have? We have a DNA designer. We can do... do like
Has a
3 of
tourist stand,
those.
but no tours. Why is that?
Who has did my janitor that has workshop, did I fire them or did they go away? Or do I need an expert?
Guests feeling underwhelmed by the museum's decor are reminded to be less superficial. Please excuse the exhibit that
There we go.
requires restoration. I'm pretending it's not there. Please welcome the collector to the museum. Happy shopping.
I've got a very excited Natalie Blossom on the line who believes she's made a major archaeological discovery.
I can't believe I'm on the radio.
Can you tell us what you found, Natalie?
Sure.
Okay, so that is making, yeah, okay, that's making that.
Just done pulling crackers when I looked down, and what do I
This
see?
thing is really cool.
A golden crown. It was so ancient, it almost felt like it was made of...
Paper?
Yeah.
Was it perhaps lying next to a tiny pack of playing cards and a cringe-worthy witticism?
Yeah? How did you know?
Just a hunch. We'll be
All
right
right, we
back.
can sell
Hopefully with
this.
something much better.
We're gonna sell these. I'm not gonna do a frogborn. Okay, and then to make money, we can. Now that I've got both of those, we're gonna actually fire Kevin. Sorry, Kevin. I just hired you for that little tiny bit. DNA designer. Absolutely. We can open this up.
Our gift shop has low prices. It's the gift that keeps on gifting.
And we can make it guest type. Ooh, we could do a botany enthusiast. We'll do a professor though. Now in here, I'll take the flying machine. Okay, that's multiple ones and you only get one for it. Okay. Good to know. Okay. We just need to get Buzz. If I... There.
Cafe food may taste cheap, and that's because it is.
Okay, so that's that one. All right, what else do we have that we can build? Judgment Cutter I've already got. Beautification Beam, I don't have this one, but I need 75 cogs and the Robo Master Charger. Yeah, that involves needing a little bit of everything. We could do the Beautification Beam. I just need cogs, so we can go send them to there. For XP.
Join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back. exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I've got one more, and I could probably fit it like right here, I think. All right, let's go back up to the rewards. $100. That might be enough for one more project. Beautification. Okay, how much more do I need? A little over 100. Yeah, I don't think that one item's gonna do it. We'll be back. We're gonna get the 4th star next time. Go big or go home. But thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day, and see you next time.
Is on fire.
Always.